Hey everybody, it's Ben Jameson with Church Free Spirituality. Thanks for checking us out this week. So I read a story recently that I've heard before, I've heard many times before, but I'd kind of forgotten about it. And you may have heard it as well, but it's always good to be reminded about these stories that help to really highlight how life works. So it's the story of this very kind person who was walking through the forest one day and saw a cocoon hanging from a tree. And as they looked at this cocoon, they saw that the butterfly was struggling to get out of this tiny hole in the cocoon. And so the person sat and watched for a while, and feeling concerned about the difficulty the butterfly was having, the person made the hole a little wider, cut open the cocoon, and the butterfly fell right out. And the person was sitting there watching, waiting for the butterfly to fly, but it never did, because it was the struggle that the butterfly was going through to break out of the cocoon that would give strength to its wings so it could fly, that would help to push the fluid in its body out to the extremities of those beautiful wings so that they could support its weight. It's through that struggle that the butterfly is able to fly. So too for us. It's through the struggles, it's through the challenges that we grow. If you think about it, if everything in your life were perfect and easy all the time, you would never really have this urge to grow. You would never really have the opportunity to look within and see, in the midst of this struggle, what am I making this mean about myself that isn't true? And how can I shift that understanding? In the midst of this struggle, what am I being shown about my judgments, about the judgments that I hold that I can then clear? In the midst of this struggle, what is the new thing trying to emerge through me into the world? See, struggle is a natural part of life. Not too long ago, we did a video where I said change is required, growth is optional, struggle is required, suffering is optional. Well, this is along those same lines, but it's good to remind ourselves, while we're in the midst of whatever the struggle is, whatever the difficulty is, part of us is hoping, right? Hoping that somebody will come save us from this struggle. But we're part of life itself, friends. We're part of the natural world. We're part of spirit expressing in the physical. And so what is true of the physical world, what is true of nature in its expression, and life itself is true of us. And so when we look at that butterfly, that butterfly breaking out of the cocoon, seeing that the struggle is what helps it to fly, we can look at our own struggles in the same way and say, whatever this is, whatever this struggle is that I'm experiencing, as I go through it, I'm going to fly. I'm going to grow. I'm going to have some new idea, new understanding, new clarity, new release, new way of being joyful in the world. And it's going to benefit me and everybody in my experience. So rather than, please God, take this struggle from me, it becomes, sweet Spirit, thank you for helping me to gracefully transcend this struggle in the growth that is available to me. In that way, we're focusing on grace, on transcending, and on growth, rather than the pain and the suffering and the please save me that helps to keep us stuck. So friends, enjoy emerging from your cocoon. The truth is, we emerge from cocoons all the time. It's part of our growth process. So we might as well get used to it and enjoy the struggle that lets us fly afterwards. Thanks so much for checking out Church Free Spirituality for this week. Make sure to comment down below. We'll have a conversation. Share your thoughts about this video. If you disagree, let me know. We'll have a great conversation down there. Also, like, subscribe on YouTube, and share with your friends. Thanks so much, friends. Be sure to get the book, Church Free Spirituality, on barnesandnoble.com and Amazon, and we'll talk next week. Thanks, friends. Have a great week. Bye-bye.